Hey everybody, it's me, Pam, Dragon Moon Creations. Welcome back to my channel. What have you all been up to? Tell me about what you've been doing in those places that don't have 8 inches of snow on the ground. That's us. That's us. We have 8 inches of snow. Okay, first of all, I want to tell you, I got a paper cut on the end of my finger. Don't remember doing it. But you know, right on the end, I'm right-handed. It's an index finger. You use it a lot. It wouldn't heal up. I said, well, I don't know how to keep it closed. Well, it's closing up pretty good now. Oh, there. Hang on. There we go. Maybe you can see it now. Yeah, right on the end of my finger. And I'm right-handed. So I got to thinking, I said, well, you know, it won't hold itself closed. I put antibiotic ointment on it at night and put a Band-Aid over it, which just made it hurt for some reason. Not over it. Then I tinted the Band-Aid to where there's a little room. Okay, this is what happened. I said, they use super glue, because I remember when they poked the holes in my stomach for my gallbladder surgery, it looks like they just smeared the glue over it. I put Fabri-Tac on it. I need more. I'll do that when I'm done here. But it seems to be helping. So, yeah. Okay, anyway. I've been making Valentine stuff. I come back here every now and then. Last week, my cat Punky, well, let's see, Friday a week ago he came up with the peeing everywhere with blood in the urine, and I feel like I've told you this before because I probably told you every other cat horror story I've had. Okay, then it was a holiday weekend, but my vet was in on Monday, but she didn't have time to see him. She'd already double booked herself, and it was a surgery day. And she said she'd see him the next day, which was Tuesday, this past Tuesday. I said, okay, I'll bring him in if he's still alive. Because Punky's had all kinds of medical problems over his lifetime, and he hung in there, but he started to sink. Monday night, he kind of started to sink, so it was good that she could get him in. I had looked up all the symptoms on the internet, and UTI. And of course, she had to do blood work. She had to hold him all day. It was a drop-off. She said, oh, we had trouble getting urine out of him. Finally got it. His urine, it doesn't have any crystals in it. Here's Trip. She said, it's a UTI. And I said, yeah, I got my vet degree online, and that's what it said. I don't think she appreciated the humor I was trying to convey. All right. Anyway, so every now and then, between mopping up he'd pee everywhere. He peed on one of my chairs. He peed on my bed. He peed everywhere. But luckily, he was just squeezing out little drops. Not lucky, but lucky for me when he was doing it on my furniture. So, anyway, in between times, I just told my husband, he was helping me mop up, but my husband doesn't stay home every day. But he did because the weather turned crappy. So, and we had to go out on Tuesday, which was the first worst day here. And then they got that cleaned up a little bit, and then we got it again, late Thursday night. So, anyhow, Punky's feeling much better, and in between I was able to make some Valentine stuff. You got to get down, buddy. I will tell you, see, I got all this stuff on my desk. I didn't even bother to clean it off because I was just going to do some stuff again. No, Trip. This stuff, these little things I got at Hobby Lobby. That little Valentine mix. Trippy, you're getting on my nerves. And so what I did was I had some more of those bottles, and instead of putting any of the ultrafine glitter in the bottle, I don't know if I showed you my bottles last time, but I dropped them off at the library for fundraiser, and I had these cords. I knew I had them somewhere, and but I made 4 of these bottles, necklaces, to give to the library. Last time I put the scatter in them with the ultrafine glitter. That did not work out very well, but little bottles with that stuff in it works out pretty good. And I put it in this stuff, and I have to do this because I have to put Trip down again. That. The librarian had told me that the kids really like the paper clips, because I did them at Halloween. So I had these really big, fat hearts, and I don't even know, I think I'm just going to throw the rest of these away because they're just too two-dimensional. Don't know where I got them. And But these were big enough to make paper clips, and all I did was, you know, trace them on cardstock twice, cut them out, glued them on the back of these hearts, and made some paper clips for the kids. Like that. And that's going to be probably the extent of my paper clips for the library. So that's stuff for the library. Then, you know, I got all this stuff. I found stuff. I'd never used these. Never used these at all. I got out my heart lace trim from Dollar Tree. Was that last year or year before? And I got out these words things. I did not use these, but I had forgotten and put them someplace. And I said, oh, where are those? I did use these. And these are old. 2014. I used some of those. I used some of these, and these are Love Nicole, so you know, 2015. I thought I'd use those, and I didn't. I used some more of these. These are from 2023, so they actually, last year. I used a couple more of these. I'm homing in on using all of that. I didn't, oh, maybe I used one. I did use one of those, I think. Maybe not. I used another one of these. These are Love Nicole from, oh, I don't think it has a date on it. Does it? No, it does not have a date on it. And I used, I think, one of these. I was going to use these and didn't. And I was going to use these and didn't. And these I got from either AliExpress or Temu. And anyway, and I'm gonna stamp some of these. These are Tim Holtz. But I haven't done that yet. So this, I still have some stuff yet to use, but I did use some of my stuff. Okay. This was the first one that I did, the first card I did. I was doing collage clusters thing. Oh, and believe it or not, oh, I have like 1,000 of these bulb pens, and I used one of the gold ones. One. So now I have 999 of them. And this was the pack that I got from 49 in Market over Christmas. And there was a ticket in there. So it was red. Although the rest, and then I'm manic this morning. I cut a little piece out of this red doily, and I don't know where somebody sent me these red doilies. And I think I only have 2 more left. But, oh, I did use those. Where were they? Did I say I had those? I don't know. I have a package of those too. Anyway. And I just had some of the really cheap glitter hearts. Oh, I did use one of those, didn't I? Yeah, out of this pack. Out of that pack right there. And those were last year's? Yeah. Well, 2023, yeah. Anyway, I did this. There's nothing inside. I haven't even stamped on the back. But what I did use was, I used my, the Tim Holtz folder. I have the dimensional, the 3D embossing folder. And I used that, and I sprayed. Oh yeah, I used some more stuff. I used Dilutions Bubblegum Pink. I used Distress Stain Spray Festive Berries. I just flicked red to make it look like blood splatters. And then I had these. It's mica spray in the bubblegum pink, so I used that. So this one turned out pretty good. I kind of like that one. Okay. And then I said, oh, I'm going to do that again. So I want to use some gold stuff because this had that gold on it. And, oh, this is from that pack. I just put Heartfelt on there because that's the, it came out of this Big Chat. Okay, and then I had these. I used some gold out of a paper pad. It says Amour and Love and Je t'aime and all that stuff. And there's my little gold bulb pen. And I was able to get some little crystal beads like on it. And there I did that. This is from the Big Chat too. I put Love a Little. And this is, I've got some gold thread that came out. It's like here, you can just see it a little bit. And that was actually just gold thread. This DMC gold thread. this first time I used it. Okay. And just a felt heart, just one of those white doilies, and another one of those tags. And here, oh, I used something else. Here, I used the red twine, where you got the big bunches of the red twine at Dollar Tree. I used that. Use some of that. And these are just little crystal things you have to glue down. I did that. Oh, and I tore a ticket. I inked a ticket and tore it a little bit. So right here, just a big roll of tickets. You know, you get like 1,000 of them on that roll. I got them from Amazon, and then there's a couple of those hearts. That pack of hearts from Hobby Lobby, the red looks orange. When you put the red up against something that's actually red, it looks orange. Okay, let's put it up against something that looks actually red. That's actually red. See? It looks orange. So I found myself using more of the light and dark pink ones. Anyway, this is where I sprayed. I wanted to just spritz it lightly, and I sprayed, instead of with the mica, I sprayed it with just the regular spray ink, and it got really dark. So, like, it's really dark back there. Anyway, I'll hold it still so you can see. So those were the first two that I made. Okay. Just coming back here, getting my stuff, and just playing around, right? Okay, then I did one more. I have a die that makes, okay, like here, like these hearts right here. I have a die, so I cut out a bunch of those, and I had cut out a bunch of the doilies, and the red and pink, and then I realized in this little container, I said, oh, I have a bunch of red, pink, and white ones and everything, and I have little stuff in there too. So anyway, did that. I used another embossing folder for the background. It's a I forget who made it. Cuttlebug, maybe? I don't know who made it. Use some more of my twine here. This was just a scrap piece of paper. I just had to narrow it up just a little bit. Just cut a little bit off to get what I wanted. Another one of those white doilies. I layered those pink hearts. And this is one of those Happy Valentine that I don't know. I know I told you that I said I didn't have any Happy Valentine sentiment stamps that I liked very well, so I had printed out a bunch and cut them off. That's what one of those is right there. That's what one of those is. And then, you know how I get my paper punch and I punch out the leftover on like glitter paper and stuff so I don't waste it? Well, and there was a bunch of those. And these are little hearts where I'd stamped heart paper. I didn't use the red ones because it's mostly pink. But anyway, that was that one. Anyway, those are the ones I made. Those are my Valentines. I was coming back here and I said, well, I'll make some more Valentines. Actually, I came back here to put some more Fabri-Tac on my boo-boo. But, so I got a bunch of stuff out, and this isn't even all of it. What I've showed you isn't even all of it. And I made some Valentine cards. All right. Get your stuff out and play. This is fun. It's not structured. You just go for it. And I seem to like that better. Maybe not better, but I really like it. Just doing something unstructured. All right. Well, anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. If you watched to the end, I really appreciate it very much. And I hope y'all, if you're like me and have 8 inches of snow or more, God bless you. Just stay in and craft. Or clean up your cat poo after he has the UTI or whatever. All right. Gotta go. I really need to go. You want me to go. Thanks for watching. Bye. It's my hurty finger.